last time, Liam led you guys out of the cave area, and you guys are kind of right now. So I think what your guys' plan was to land here, and then kind of make your way up to here, right?
Correct.
Okay, and so this
Yeah,
is
pretty much.
this is the path that goes from Wildale to Shazuundab. And it's gonna be probably a couple days travel. So you guys are traveling for a couple days. I mean, it's not much is happening. It's kind of boring. You guys don't run into any more orcs or icky insects or whatever.
What about the bones of enemies?
No.
Well,
no skeletons.
I'm gonna get to know Liam a little bit better, and ask him about his home and what he does professionally and all that sort of stuff.
Last time he told you that he was a tracker, and he kind of elaborates on that a little bit, saying, I follow the comings and going of orcs, and I record them, and sometimes I kill orcs and bring them back basically for bounty, because the orcs are, not all of them are evil, but the bad ones, they usually get close to the cities and try and steal people to turn them into slaves, or they just kill for fun or shit like that. And so he kind of tracks the comings and goings of them and brings them to the guard of Shazuundab.
Shazoon.
And he lives, in a small house with his husband, and I mean that's it really.
He lives with his husband, so he's
Hang on.
he's a homosexual dwarf.
I heard that.
He's a homosexual dwarf, yes.
All right. I have no problem with homosexual dwarves. I just, I was curious. I didn't think you meant it that way.
Yes.
All right.
Is there anything else, in particular you want to know about?
Now, is he like the normal dwarf, short, big beard, kind of like looking motherfucker?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay.
All right. I'll leave it at that. I'm satisfied with our conversation.
Okay. Sword, Snips, Bill, do you guys want to say anything, or do you guys have any questions? You want to talk to anything or anybody in particular about anything?
I want to look for bones.
I mean,
Why?
you would
Why do you want to
probably
look at
you would probably find tiny skeletons of bugs and things
Just
like
bugs?
that. Yeah, just bugs.
No elves?
Nah.
Okay.
Oh, I know what you want. Okay.
What are you doing?
No, he doesn't know what I want.
I know
Nobody
what
knows
you-
what Snips
what you
does.
Uh,
I'm pretty sure our DM has forgotten what I'm after, but
I know
We'll
what
just
you're
go with
after.
I definitely forgot, but you know what? We're just gonna let it go.
The bones of an elf, the chittens of a bug, and the, fart of a jelly glue.
yeah, I've got
something.
2 of the necessary ingredients. I need 1 more.
Now, what was it
I don't
that
know what
I
you're
said
talking
would happen?
I don't remember exactly what you said would happen. I just know he's after these 3 ingredients.
No, I know what he's after.
Is the DM the only one that doesn't know?
Yeah.
I have no idea
Wait.
what you're talking about.
Jason,
I remember.
Alright, we got 2. Alright, at
Are you
least
seriously gonna make me listen back to old videos? Just to
no, I'll
find
let you
out?
know once
Oh my God.
I find bones to an elf.
Alright.
By the way, Soren, if anything happens to you, don't worry. Your bones will be well taken care of.
I'm half elf. It wouldn't work.
We can give it a shot.
Okay.
I have no qualms about that. So
Snip, Soren. I'm sorry, Bill and Soren. Do you guys want to do anything?
I'm gonna talk to Liam here and get some tips on beard care. His is looking pretty nice, and mine's looking a little scraggly.
He shows you that there's a certain oil from a bug secretion. It can be found more in the mountains, but definitely everywhere. And you just kind of squeeze the oil out of its butt and just really rub it into your chin, and it just gives you a really
Ow.
full,
I overhear this conversation and I'm
beautiful beard.
disgusted.
Nice.
So, is what I would like a
Good
question
looking out.
to Chase.
Yeah. Wait, me
Who's
or
this Chase
Yeah,
you're
Here,
speaking
Bill.
of?
this is Chase. I'm asking.
what's up, man?
Does Bill have any inkling of facial hair on his face? Is he like smooth baby face, or do you have like some kind of scruff or what?
No, he's got facial hair.
Oh,
Sure.
okay. Well,
Yeah.
describe
See his
this
beard?
facial hair.
You
What
can
do
see
we
his
have?
beard.
Is it a beard? Is it?
Yeah,
is
make
it-
his character
It's,
bigger.
it's more like a goatee, honestly.
Okay, so it's like the picture that you have. Okay. So you
Yeah.
got, is it white?
Yeah. Because he's honestly kind of older for goblin. Goblins don't live that long.
Soren, is there anything you want to do? Or I'm sorry, Bill, were you done with your beard hair tips?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Wait, what's the bug called?
It's called
It's a gaboochaboo.
Oh no, make it those fucking bug people.
beetles.
No, make it a snant. It could be a
It's called
snant.
It's a
beetles?
snant. It's a snant.
It's a snant.
Yeah, it's like an ant, but it's got kind of a long head like a snake.
Okay.
But he'll actually
And they
kind of
hissed. Like a
hiss.
terrifying hiss.
And they're a little bit big, like they kind of creep you out, but they're very plentiful. And he gives a couple to you and shows you how to secrete their anal oil. And
Nice.
Oh, it's anal oil.
Yeah, she
Oh,
said that
that
already.
bug's
Come
just
on,
one.
man.
I didn't know it was anal oil.
but you know what? It smells really pleasant, kind of like peppermint, with like a hint
Yes.
of bug
Ooh.
guts.
I like that more.
It's very pepperminty though, and he just combs it through his beard, and his beard is just magnificent hair. And he gives you some. He's like, "There you go. Put that in there for a couple weeks, maybe less."
Do these bugs are they in the cave around us and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, as Soren's walking along, he just keeps either lighting them on fire, turning them to ice, just messing with them as he walks along.
You know, like
Burning
bugs?
spell slots left and right. Oh
I
no.
mean, you can't kill
They're
all
little
of them,
bugs.
but-
They're just. I'm not trying to kill all of them. He's just bored out of his mind as he's walking.
Genocide.
Some sort of exterminator.
That's genocide. There's billions of them. He's just killing insects.
Okay.
You've stomped on like half as many probably on accident by now.
Yeah, actually.
No, I don't want to hear Drew say
I
anything
don't know what
about
else to do.
genocide when it comes to splattering people all over the place.
I don't do any sort of thing like that.
You guys are just traveling. I wanted to make sure you guys had any chance to do what you wanted to do or talk to whoever. Every once in a while, the white-haired, she's turned back into her girl form, and she's done it in front of you openly. And she'll run off Naruto style in like one direction, and you guys might not see her for a couple hours, and then she'll come back, and she'll just walk with you as if nothing has gone wrong. But otherwise, it's a fairly chill, like 2-day journey, kind of winding its way through the
Aw,
tunnels. And
no skill challenge?
you
What?
guys, I mean, yeah, not yet. You guys finally kind of make your way to the well-beaten path of going from Shazuundab to Wydale, or Wydale to Shazuundab.
Alright, we're gonna go Shazoon.
Shazoon. Sometimes...
Edit this out. Edit this out.
Okay.
But
Okay.
who drew
Don't
the
edit
sperm-
anything
Who
else.
drew the sperm going into the egg?
Me.
Was that on purpose?
That is actually the
Now
path
it's a
that we are
dancing
taking.
person.
Okay. Alright.
By the way, don't edit any of this out.
No, I won't. So, as you guys kind of get closer, you guys actually see very low carts making their way through. They're pulled by small ponies and stuff like that. And these might be supply carts, and sometimes they're just families going by. And you guys see dwarven homes, and these dwarven homes are carved into the rock. And they don't actually have doors. They're just like really thick woven grass or sometimes heavy drapes. And you guys see people looking out at you. It seems very much like these dwarves don't usually see people who aren't dwarves in their midst. But if you guys come across some kids playing, kicking a ball around, they'll run back to their houses and take cover.
How often do these dwarves see crabs?
I feel like Thorin would be waving to all these people.
Are you in crab form?
I don't know. It depends.
You were last time. Remember,
You
were
don't know.
carrying you.
Okay, who's carrying me if I'm in crab form?
I thought I was. I thought I was carrying you, or that was at some point. I don't remember.
All right, I'm in crab
You were
form.
my
He's
head or
carrying
something.
me.
Oh, I lifted you above my head.
Okay. They would probably just look at you guys really confused, because you're still
Why
not.
is he holding it?
You're still not a dwarf, Snips. You're just a crab.
Oh, so they're racist against animals. These fuckers.
I think that'd be.
I think you
like,
just called
speciesist.
all of us animals.
Well, technically.
Still,
So, at one point before you guys get to the main road, a big burly dwarven man kind of comes out of his hut, and he's got a maul in one of his hands. Does
Now-
any-
Now that's a giant spike ball on the end of a chain, right?
I think
A
yeah,
maul?
something like that.
Yeah.
a mole.
A maul is like a sledgehammer.
Oh, is
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Like a flail. You're talking about
Oh,
a flail.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking of flail. That's right. Okay.
A flail is a spike ball on a chain.
So this is just a spike ball on the end of a staff.
Yeah. Okay. Does
What's
anybody
like a
speak
mace?
dwarven?
Fuck.
I
Do I
Oh,
speak?
fuck no.
I have languages I speak: common, shellfish, and deep speech.
I know I can't. All I have is common.
Where would it be at? Oh, yeah. No dwarven here.
I
Okay.
don't think so.
Okay, so whatever Liam says, he says it in Dwarven, and it kind of seems to pacify the other dwarf, and he kind of grumbles something, and he goes and he stands back in front of his hut, and he just kind of stands there and watches you guys menacingly as you walk by.
It's like a bouncer.
Oh, well, normally I'd say a sly remark, but I can't say anything because I'm in shellfish form.
Shortly after that encounter, you come to an empty stretch of tunnel, and can everybody give me perception checks?
I'll do that.
Dice.
First
yeah.
roll of the day, bitches. Okay.
What
sorry.
what is this D20? Can I roll a series of
perception?
D6?
Shut the fuck up.
You said
I've
perception.
been reading.
rolled the
Yes,
20.
perception.
All right, I got a 9 plus an 8, so that's 17.
What level are we now, by the way?
We should be level 3.
You're level 3. We're almost level 4 though.
So we still only get +1. Okay.
Yep.
I got a 15.
I got a 20
I
total.
got 20 total, yeah.
Okay, so everybody.
I rolled much higher.
Did I roll the lowest?
I have terrible perception.
Did the bard roll the lowest?
That would be
What?
a sight for sore eyes, because I've wanted you to roll really poorly ever since ever, because you're a bard.
Since existence.
Then everybody would see as soon as you guys come to an empty stretch of tunnel, the white-haired girl turns into a white-haired dwarf, kind of middle-aged, long white braids, plain looking. She basically took Joe Schmo of the girl dwarven facade and put it on herself.
Is it a lady dwarf?
Yeah, she's a lady dwarf.
Okay, we need to ditch her as soon as possible.
Why?
She is a pain.
I
Why?
don't know. That seems pretty useful.
Are you saying this in character?
Yes, but with bubbles.
Do you? Okay.
Because I'm in crab form.
Oh, so none of us understand him.
Oh, what the fuck, dude? Can't be talking to people in your crab form.
So I think whenever you start bubbling your language, the lady dwarf would kind of come up to you and put her finger under your chin like you're a good dog. She'd be like, "Oh, it's so cute. It's a little crab. That's really nice. That's cute."
I pinch her finger.
You want to
Oh,
roll
you're
for that?
Yes. What is that a roll?
A basic
what-
attack.
How,
Basic
how do I
attack.
roll to pinch?
It's a basic
Is it a
attack.
Basic attack.
Okay. I'll roll a d20. I rolled a 12. What do I add?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Strength.
Strength modifier.
My strength modifier is 0, so I have no weapon to do
What's your
with it.
total?
Mine's
Ooh, it's your
12.
claws.
Pardon?
Wait, what's my claws attack? My claws have an attack.
D6, I would say, maybe.
Yeah, that sounds.
No,
fair.
not damage wise, but like bonus. Am I proficient in claws?
Yeah, I would say you were. What's your
What's the
proficiency?
proficiency?
Plus
3.
one. Oh,
3?
really?
Yeah,
That's
for
more than
daggers.
I have with my Morty.
That
Yeah, but proficiency with daggers
Usually-
is 3, and I feel like the small, blade is 3. So there you go. Add 3 to that.
So I have a proficiency of 3. Half my level.
hmm
That's 1. So plus 4.
4. What's your roll?
I believe 16.
Yeah,
Wait,
you missed.
you rolled a D6?
No, I rolled a d20.
Oh, I see. Okay.
you forget that this is like 50 years in the future. So imagine if we had played for 50 more years.
Oh, we don't know which Nyx this is.
That is
For
true,
reference. Also,
but still.
metagaming.
A little
It's not
bit. yeah.
metagaming.
say
I'm
it.
not saying
It's-
this in
no,
character at all.
You're not. I'm saying I'm about to metagame.
I rolled to metagame.
No? Okay, she says no, I can't say it. I know something, but I can't say it.
Yeah, no.
Now,
Like,
see, when you do
he
these
played.
talks,
He played Nick, so that's not fair to say.
Yeah,
that,
I
so-
know so much about her, so
yeah, and
Alright.
we knew almost nothing except that Nyx was always like, "Get him!"
get him.
Okay. So you try and snip her finger, and she kind of pulls back just so slightly, like it's almost like you clip her nail. Like you're so close to her, but she kind of gives you a big smile, and she's like, "Oh, so cute." She pats your head, and she kind of backs off.
I don't like her.
But yeah, so she's a lady dwarf.
I turn my crab shoulder towards her.
Don't you have like 6 shoulders or something like that?
Something like that.
She would grab you and throw you
8,
like a
I
frisbee,
believe.
but that would require like a lot of work. So,
What?
Uh,
Excuse me. I will not be thrown like a frisbee.
I
uh,
threw
You're
last
pretty
episode.
disc-like, honestly.
I would actually almost agree with that. You are probably the most unliked out of the group.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you.
No, everyone likes me.
No, Soren gets along with him, kind of.
Yeah, but do you like him?
Probably more than some other people in the group.
Ooh, I wonder who he's talking about.
About an hour out, Liam kind of lets you guys know. You guys, you guys are seeing a lot more, even more traffic than you saw before, and a lot more dwarven houses. And it seems to be that these houses that are carved straight into the mountain are, they occur a lot. And he says, so. In about an hour, hour and a half, we'll reach the main gates of Shazuundab.
Shazoon.
In order to try and help you guys get a better audience with the king, can I ask what you're trying to talk about, just so I know who to speak to try and get you guys an audience with him?
It's about what's the word I'm looking for? Global alliances.
That's a big term.
Yeah, but it's the truth. It's the truth too. I think.
If this dwarf doesn't fulfill or is able to give us what we need, can I just use my demand audience?
We just
I
you
don't
could
know,
demand
we'll have to
audience.
try
We
it.
have to
Okay.
get through gates and stuff.
I'll wait until after then.
He's asking you in character, what do you guys want to talk to the king about? Is that the only thing you guys are going to say? Is that you guys are talking about global alliances?
That's pretty
It has to do
straightforward.
with the situation in Wydale. That's
Eh,
where I'm gonna
that
leave it
sounds
at.
good.
Other
Okay.
than that, it's kind of top secret there, Liam.
He seems very interested whenever you say top secret.
I wink, but I can't quite wink, so it's a really weird looking.
So you just blink at him really hard.
Well, I don't even blink.
He can't
I have
even
like,
blink.
I
Okay.
have like, you know.
One of his eyes goes out for a second, then comes back on.
Okay, that's a cool idea, but I was thinking more so like my character is known of the, you know, he's seen people wink, and so he tries, but it doesn't quite work, so it just looks really weird. He just like moves his head funky, almost like a weird twitch.
He says, oh, all right, I might be able to talk to somebody about getting an audience with the king. You can stay in my house, for a few days.
A few days. How long does it take for him to get an audience with the king?
Well, how you know it's gonna be such a simple task? He's not like best friends with the king or nothing. He's gotta go through diplomatic channels and everything.
Yeah, King's an important man.
I guess.
I said all that out loud, by the way.
He says,
Oh, fuck.
he says, if you can give me something that the king might find extremely pressing, I think I could get you an audience sooner. But the fact that you're just worrying about this diplomatic so-and-so, this has obviously not been so important to the king that he's, like, I think just logically you guys would know, he already turned down the king of Hithlarion to keep to his own mountain. So obviously he doesn't find diplomats and like all the coexisting and coming together, especially with other people, he doesn't find that particularly interesting or important or anything like that.
How do you guys feel like intimidating the king? I'm
Why
at a
not?
loss
It's
here,
always
guys. I'm
worked
not
for us in
sure.
the past.
What do we offer? I mean, it's maybe not offer. I guess isn't quite the word, but what is it that I already forgot what exactly we're trying to do here. I know we're just trying to get the king to like help us with the, kind of be an ally or something, right?
Yeah. That's basically it, to go up against Whitedale, I believe.
So what can we offer the king? To
His
be
life?
allies.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but
Not
what's
dying?
what is so pressing though? Like, do we know that there's an assassin coming for him, or do we know for a fact that he won't be able to hold the forces off, or what?
No, we don't know anything of the sort.
Right. So shouldn't we maybe try and get some additional information? Maybe
We could lie.
we could.
I'm
but
good at that.
I just have to have something, especially for Liam here to give us a hand.
So, okay, so you guys were kind of just discussing your maybe, like what you're gonna tell the king, is that right? Or your
Well, I
way to
think-
talk to the king, or
Didn't we kind of land on like, we'll work for you for a little bit, gain your trust, sort of thing?
So,
We
we're-
have
hold
to
on.
gain his
Let him know
trust
if
one way or
in
another.
danger to his people. That's what the focus I want to put on.
Okay,
I like
so
Dane.
Yeah.
Make him
What?
scared.
what did you guys tell Liam to tell, like, he needs a certain path to follow up the chain of command, basically. So what'd you guys tell Liam? Like, what'd you tell him to try and get the king's attention, basically?
We want to be agents of Shazuundab to help out his cause.
You guys are within, like, maybe 15, 20 minutes. Liam seems
Hey,
to
what
be-
are we doing? I don't know. Do you know? No. All right, let's roll with it. Sorry.
Okay, so you guys are getting kind of close. Liam is kind of giving you 10-minute updates, like, all right, we're like 20 minutes away. Okay, we're like 10 minutes away. Can everybody give me another perception check?
Oh, sure.
That's
Ugh.
16 plus an 8.
Okay,
I
so
got a 9.
9.
I got 24.
You got 24, okay.
12.
13.
Drew, you notice Nyx, like maybe you're kind of bringing up the rear and Nyx is kind of walking slightly behind you. You kind of feel a shift and you look back and she kind of gives you this big cheesy grin and then she just disappears.
I start grinning with this big cheesy grin, but I don't say anything.
About 10 minutes later, you guys see the gate. And this tunnel that you guys have been following, it's a beaten track in stone, I guess. Like it's fairly smooth and even. Not many ups and downs because it seems like there's a lot of foot traffic. And you guys see the gates of Shazuundab.
Can you describe the gates, please?
The gate is large and metal, and it is one of those kinds that drops down from the ceiling.
Oh shit, has it got spikes?
So
It has spikes on the bottom.
is this like the graded gate where it's like you can see through it? It's just bars.
No, it's actually just like there's very
Full
little,
solid metal.
like
Okay.
quarter-inch pieces, quarter-inch gaps in between the slats of the gate. Like they don't want people sticking arrows through these things and
Okay.
being able to shoot through. And it is it's very tall because the ceiling is about 30 feet, and this shit drops down from like way above, and it'll drop down, and it'll cover the entire entrance to Shazuundab. And on either side of the gate, there are these small wooden towers, maybe about 15 feet tall, and they've got like 3 or 4 dwarves on them. And there's also kind of a line of guards spaced maybe 10 feet in between, each guard. That are standing in front of the actual entrance. And as you get closer, you can see just some guards, and maybe in the far distance, that are walking and doing patrols. They're marching in small groups of people.
Fortune?
Sure, that sounds fine.
A platoon?
It's not
Yeah, I
a platoon.
think
That sounds really
platoon is-
big.
No, platoon's not that many people.
No?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Anyway,
Look for.
they're marching in small parties of like 9 to 12 people, and that's farther along beyond the gate. And you guys see this small line of dwarves plus 1 human in front of this open house or shack right outside the gate. And Liam actually leads you into line, and you guys are just waiting in line now.
Who are we behind?
You guys are behind the human.
I'm gonna tap on his shoulder and say, "Mind if we cut?"
Yes. Thank
So-
you.
No. I need to get in. Like, I need to get into Shazuundab.
I'm gonna offer him my autograph if I am able to cut in front of him.
I don't listen, Citizen Nips. I've never heard of you, and also I don't care about your autograph. I need to get into Shazuundab.
Intimidate check.
I'm gonna play
Intimidate
a
check.
tune performance check to wow him about how good a musician I am. I rolled a 37.
That is a beautiful piece of music, sir. But I insist.
I serenaded him.
He turns away halfway through the serenade,
Fucker.
disgusted.
All right, I gave my
Um,
try.
Soren's gonna kind of walk up next to him and kind of ask him what brings him to Shazuundab.
He says, I'm the only human that they let in through the gate, the bigger gate down the line. Did you guys come through that gate?
Yes.
Fuck. I'm gonna synergize.
He would believe you. I'm
Okay,
only gonna make
sweet.
you roll if they wouldn't believe you. He says, "Oh, that's great. I didn't think anybody got in behind me. What part of Wydale did you guys come from?"
I believe I asked you
The
what brings you
northern
here
part?
first.
Well, I'm getting away from those freaks, obviously.
Which ones did you see? We saw an entirely different group.
He looks thoroughly
I've
confused.
never been to Wydale.
That there was 2 different kinds. I'm gonna tell him in the other side of the city. It was grotesque. What did you see? I'm just trying to compare stories.
He's talking about the ones outside the gate.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Why can't we just ask him?
Because I'm asking.
Soren sighs.
This man is kind of taking in your stories, and he looks very, very confused, as if he doesn't understand what you guys are talking about. And then he
Are you
kind
sure
of
it's this
turns
man
around.
or is the DM that doesn't understand?
No, he turns around very nervously and doesn't address you guys anymore.
Oh,
How many people are in line?
Soren just glares at Snips.
no, it would have worked.
Is it just this one guy next in line, or is there like a lot of people?
There's a line of dwarves in front of the human that you guys are standing behind.
We're trying to cut one guy.
Hey, question. So, if there's all these people in front of us, and we're just kind of waiting in line, can we see kind of how fast the line is moving, like how quickly people are getting through, or if is this just to get through the gate, or is this to talk to somebody, or what exactly are we in line for?
That's a great question. Can you make me a perception check?
I can, yes.
Oh well, I didn't
That's a
see
nat 20 plus an 8.
Okay, Pack. So you're kind of curious, and you're looking around the line, and maybe you step like a foot or a couple feet to the right, and you see the dwarves in front of you are holding out these little passes, and you can't obviously make out the scribblings on these things, but they're like thick metal. They look like dog tags, and they've got some writing on them, and you can't make out each one. But it's like this dwarf will walk up to this woman who's standing in the shack, flanked by 2 guards, and they'll show them their ID tag, and then she'll kind of nod, and they'll move on. And it seems as though it's
So
sort
they're
of,
ID tags.
basically, it seems to you that there's this sort of ID system that's going on, that they're just like, here's me, and then she's like, oh, okay, yeah, this seems legit, and then they'll move on. And it's going fairly quickly.
Alright, I'm gonna let these guys know that they're like checking ID things, and we should let this human go first, that way we can kind of see how he's gonna deal with this situation.
Are the tags around their neck, or are they like holding them?
They're just holding them.
Can I do a
Are
perception
these,
check
like,
to see
driver's
if this guy has them in his hand?
Are we talking about the human in front of you guys?
Oh yeah.
You guys would have to probably interact with the man to see that.
We might have to sneak in.
You don't think we can just find some tags?
We could probably find a black market.
5 tags.
Oh yeah, that is right. We need. Yeah.
Not just one.
Actually, you guys need only 4 tags. The white-haired
does Liam have
person,
one?
she took off. Well, you would have to ask him about that.
Maybe
We could
only
also hide
tags.
Snips.
Yeah, 3
No,
tags.
I'm just cargo.
Okay.
This is lunch.
Maybe I can turn myself into like a pigeon on
We brought
accident.
dinner for the king.
I don't know how reliable it is. We got dinner for the king, the
He's gonna
crab.
try and cast a spell, and he turns into an elephant.
It could happen just as easily.
Yeah, nope, you're not rolling.
Okay.
It could also like kill all of us.
As you guys are talking, this line is slowly moving forward, and there's like 1 dwarf, and then the human man, and then you guys, plus Liam, in front of you. Are you guys gonna?
I have learned that I loathe waiting in lines. It's boring as hell.
Yeah, I mean it's only probably like a few minutes, but
Yeah, but it's
Oh, that's
been
weird.
terrible
It's
few
like
minutes.
IRL.
Can we ask Liam about
Liam's
it?
with us? Yeah, let's talk to Liam.
you guys, so you guys kind of be like, Liam, what's going on? And he says, that they're checking IDs. Listen, just leave this to me. I'm gonna try and get you guys past. Just hang tight and don't look menacing.
I go into crab form.
Can I roll insight
You've
to
been
see
in crap,
how
dude.
You've already been in
confident he
crab
looks?
form.
I'm still in crab
Yeah,
form.
go ahead, Soren.
I just want to see how confident he looks.
Yeah, if you guys ever want to roll anything, just ask me.
That's an 18.
Okay, yeah, no, he seems nervous, but that's it. Like, he doesn't seem untruthful or anything. Like, his body language is just like he's kind of slightly nervous. That's all.
Okay. That's good enough.
Trying to get us to slip.
So the human goes forward, and a little bit, like something a little bit different goes on. He shows them, it's not a piece of metal. It's a scroll. And you guys are directly behind him, maybe 10 feet. And he shows a scroll to this woman, and she goes, take him to the commons. Like, you guys are all close enough to where you'd be able to hear that. And the guard kind of nods, and he says, come with me. And he doesn't grab him by the arm or anything. Like, this seems that the human is voluntary in this action. And he just kind of leads the human away under the gate and into the city of Shazuundab. But this is the only person that you saw that was escorted.
It's an assassin. They're trying to get into the king.
The woman kind of nods and she goes, next. And Liam steps forward. And he goes, I don't have my ID. And,
My fucking god.
can
He doesn't have
everybody
an
make a perception check for me?
21.
13.
Well, I got an 8 plus, or 1 plus an 8, so that would be a fat 9 right there.
Okay, Ben and Matt, you guys see a little bit of recognition and surprise in the remaining guard next to the woman that everybody's been checking their IDs with, basically. But other than that, he doesn't say anything.
Surprise?
Yeah, you see a little bit of a surprise.
That this human is here?
No, that Liam has stepped up and says, I don't have my ID, basically.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
And she says, well, I'm gonna have to look you up in Ledger. And Liam goes, oh, and the guard kind of goes, I can, Glindis, I can vouch for him. He's a good guy. He's a tracker. I've seen him often come through the northeast gate. Like, he's cool. And the woman says, rules are rules, Turin. I gotta look at the ledger. And she's sitting at a desk, and she kind of throws this gigantic book onto the desk. And she looks through it, and apparently she finds his name, because she goes, yeah, you're good. And she goes, she looks at you, Snips, who's first in line. She goes, okay, your turn, dear. What's your name? Give me your ID, please.
This is,
Is she asking a crab for an ID?
Oh, you know what? You're right. I'm sorry. I forgot your crap. Pack.
okay, what?
Your ID, please.
I don't have an ID.
Liam.
Or
kinda-
actually, wait.
Okay.
I show her the serial number on the inside of my left arm.
She goes, oh, no, dear. I'm gonna need your actual Shazuundab issued ID. And Liam kind of speaks up. He goes, no, Glindis, these boys, they rescued me, actually. And I feel like that should count for something. Does anybody say anything?
That actually happened.
Yeah, we saved him.
I bubble.
I elbow Soren.
Yeah, we said
That's actually great.
He
She
was
says,
intense.
well, thank you very much, boys and Warforged, I guess. I cannot allow you into the city unless you've been approved, so I'm gonna need you guys to kind of turn around and just follow this tunnel until it reaches the first gate, and then just, like, leave.
Listen, here, Linda.
Glindis.
Listen,
Calling her by
Glandis, listen. We can't do that. We just can't. We can't do it. I physically can't. Oh nope, that's a lie. Never mind. Can't do it. It's important why we're here.
Doesn't seem like.
I point. I'm like, look, there's no one else behind us. It was just us. You could maybe figure something out, right?
Glenn just kind of leans back in her rickety chair, and she's just kind of going, I mean, listen, apparently, this guy here, and she kind of gestures to the guard. She's like, he knows Liam, and he says he's a good guy, but I can't. Rules are rules. We're very strict. We're low on, like, we're at maximum capacity. I can't just let you guys into Shazuundab.
So
can't.
what if Liam gets us wait, DM, this is asking DM question.
Okay.
What was she saying? Approval? We need approval?
You would have to ask about the procedure on how to be allowed into Shazuundab, because
man.
apparently if you have an ID, you're in a ledger, which is Liam's case. The human's case in front of you, he's going to be treated a little bit differently, and she said to take them somewhere.
Okay, Glenda, can you just give us 1 minute here real quick?
I have a question, real quick. What is Glenda's behind? Is she like on a countertop? Is there like
She's got
a
a
glass
black
and like what's going on? Is she behind a desk?
Let me just sketch this out for you guys real
Yeah.
quick. Okay.
What are we looking at?
I think we're thinking similar things.
Okay, so the gate is like right here. And we got some towers, blah blah blah. There's this kind of curve in the rock right here. And there's a shack right here. And Glinda is sitting right here.
Okay. And
then there's a,
where's the guard?
The guard is standing right next to her.
So it's a counter. It's like a little counter thing.
Yeah, you guys are definitely out of the eyesight of the gate.
Okay, well, I'm gonna turn to these guys and say, like, hey, do I have to make a stealth check to whisper?
Do you guys want to walk far enough away to where you're not?
Well, yeah, we
within
can
earshot?
walk far away.
Okay.
I have
yeah,
a question for
let's-
Counterwoman before we go away to earshot.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, do that.
Glenda.
Glindis. She
Well,
corrects
yeah, okay. I'm just curious, because we're on, kind of running out of daylight here. We're trying to get this sorted. When does your office close?
you. She says, well, I'm the morning woman. This office doesn't really close, per se.
So you could come at any hour.
I mean, yeah.
It's a 24-hour gate. Got it.
Okay. All right, thanks so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll say you guys go far enough away to where you can't be heard, so you don't have to make a stealth roll.
Come on.
I think Soren's he's out of commission at the moment.
Shit.
Oh no, are you kidding?
Yeah, I think he had a Wi-Fi.
Ben.
That was like 20 minutes ago.
Oh well, shit. Well, it just now sent.
That was like 20 minutes ago.
Well,
All right.
thank you.
So-
Wi-Fi
It
for that.
took forever to send for some reason.
Alright.
Yeah,
Hey
do your thing.
guys, all we
Yeah,
got.
it might be.
Wait, no, we're out of earshot, I thought.
Yeah, but
what
we
up?
might as well still be quiet about it.
Nah.
I mean, I guess.
All we gotta do is get our names in that ledger somehow.
Yeah, I think we should just sneak back and, write our names in it.
Do you want me to?
We could
Do
always
you want me to distract
Except
them like
for
I did
we-
with Soren on the boat?
What about the boat?
Do you want me to distract them like I did with Soren on the boat?
Distract him?
That's, maybe something a little more subtle this time.
You mean by picking me up and jumping off?
Yeah,
We have to wait for the shift
was
to
a joke,
change
Ben.
too, or else they'll recognize us. I know.
Um,
We'll have to wait for the shift to change though.
Oh,
They
yeah,
don't recognize us.
for sure. Well, I don't know. Maybe that guard seemed kind of cool.
Oh, they're chill. I think we could probably get away with it.
Or we could just wait for the guard to get away from her and intimidate her to let us through.
You know what? Maybe the night, I don't know, clerk or whatever isn't so strict about the rules. You know, Glenda over there is on about the rules, the rules, the rules. You know, maybe
Well,
nighttime's a little more lax.
okay, so who's the best at maybe like sneaking or stealing or maybe taking the ledger and just kind of writing our names in
Howdy,
there?
guy. What's up?
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, then we should have a plan, right, in place in case the person isn't as
I'll be
cool
back
about
up.
rules.
I'll be back up, plan.
So then, well, technically you're the most charismatic, so maybe you should be the one doing the distracting,
Yeah. Maybe a tune.
and maybe. Oh wait, no, that ain't gonna work. Soren, you have magic. Do you have any sort of like spells that you could maybe use to maybe distract any other possible like guards or anything like that? Is Ben not? Okay.
He's there.
I mean, I could probably distract them somewhat.
Yeah.
not-
Look, if you need
It'd
him
be the
distracted,
same as causing combat, basically.
if you need him distracted, I'm your guy.
All right. So should we go for this distract and steal, write the stuff, put it back, sort of thing?
Yeah, I think that's a good plan.
All right. So Bill's our guy. Bill's gonna take care of getting us
Just-
on the
Just so we're
list.
clear, who all am I writing in this book?
Well, technically, if Snips is gonna be a distraction, then they're gonna know Snips is Snips, and so you're gonna have to do Snips, Soren, Pack, and yourself. And
What
if
about
Nyx-
the
if
white-haired girl?
I
Nick
don't know
wants
if
to
we
get in,
need to
she'll
give
figure
them
it out.
our real.
She'll be a dwarf and she'll figure out a way in or some sort of stuff.
Is she still here? Where is she? By the way?
disappeared.
Yeah, she left earlier.
Yeah,
Oh,
so it's
I
not
didn't
even,
know that.
right now, we're not even gonna worry
My
about it.
perception wasn't high enough to tell.
I mean, she's not here with us now.
Well, I don't know where she goes.
I don't know where she is either. I just know she's not here.
Alright.
Which
So
is good
are
enough
we gonna
for me.
wait? Are we gonna wait for the next group? Next shift?
Yeah. Wait for that shift change.
We don't have
How
to
long
put the
until-
real names in the book, though.
Well,
How long until the next shift?
You guys are gonna have to talk to Glyndis about that.
No, I'd rather
That's gonna be
not.
a really weird question.
I can go ask her. I don't give a fuck.
We should
That's
edit the
obvious.
book before the night
Um,
shift, though.
While you guys have been kind of talking over on the side, you guys have noticed Liam kind of talking emphatically to Glyndis and the guard that kind of knows him. Okay, please let them in. They saved my life. Yada yada yada.
Yeah, Glandis, you should do that.
Can I diplomatize with them?
Why didn't you do that earlier?
Try. You are still in crab form.
I know.
But that would be great if he wanted a diplomacy check with like if he was like speaking bubbles to
And then win
to
still.
Glandis. She's like, all right, you guys are good. You can go right on in.
If I rolled a 20 in crab form, I
Like,
could maybe
It
get away
looked
with
like
that.
Crab was trying to reason with me, and it was adorable. You guys can get right on in.
So what are you guys doing?
I think that Bill, you offered to go speak with Glandis, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, why don't you go do that?
Alright. I'm back. I'll mosey on over.
All right,
One space at a time.
you're gonna want to be like right here.
Oh?
Yep.
I'm behind the counter?
Okay, no. So
Yeah, it's kinda
where
behind
you
the
are,
counter.
it's basically an open faced shack. So like the two walls that were drawn, nobody can see past that.
Okay.
Imagine
walls.
that there was a little counter, like a little itty bitty counter, like
And
right
she's sitting at a desk.
here.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. Very good.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was looking at it differently.
Oh, Goblin, you're back.
Well,
She sounds
put
like
a-
now.
Jesus.
Put an arm up on the table.
It's her.
Who's her?
Do you want a sweet roll?
I mean,
Oh God!
yes.
Nope. I'm out. This is the same area.
No, I'm just kidding.
Um,
Sorry. She's like, "Oh, Goblin, you're back. Hello. Did you come up with your
Hey,
ID?"
hey, Glinda. Oh, my idea. Well, no,
Glentis.
we're still working. Yeah, Glinda. That's what I said.
Glenn.
Um. So I was curious. I had another question. Because I'm, trying to get this all sorted and whatnot. You said earlier there was going to be a shift change. When exactly would that shift change be? Because I don't really want to miss my chance to speak with you again. You know what I'm saying? Throw a little wink.
I feel like there should be some sort of. Is there like a flirt check? Guys, what would flirt check be under?
Diplomacy?
No, it'd be bluff because he's not
Diplomacy.
really flirting.
Well, how do you know
So
that?
that you don't know my life.
Oh, okay. Are you
I
actually
would
flirting with her?
accept.
Is that
In
canon?
that case, because I've heard bluff and diplomacy, I would accept either bluff or diplomacy.
Well,
Okay.
if you know how goblins flirt, it might be an intimidate check.
Well, bluff and diplomacy are the same, so I'm just gonna do that. It was
All right.
pretty rough.
She seems a little bit disgusted about your
Aw.
hairy elbow on the counter, and she goes, that information is classified. I'm afraid I can't. I'm afraid I can't give that to you."
Classified. Jeez. I motioned to the guard standing next to her.
Are you
Hey,
gonna
bud.
bluff? Are you gonna
What?
flirt with the guard?
What he says.
When's your shift change? She's been a little bit tight-lipped with the
Cooperative?
information.
There you go.
He says, I'm not going to tell you. That's classified information.
Why's it classified?
Because it is. I'm not going to tell you when our shift changes, obviously.
I don't know. It seems like public knowledge. I feel like you should just have that.
No,
ready.
it's guard knowledge, which you would know if you're a guard, which you're not.
Well,
You're
I'm
not
not
even
a
a
guard,
dwarf.
okay?
Get out of Shazuundab. Get out. Get out.
All right, Jesus.
Now we're just squatters.
So how'd it go?
Pretty well. I'm pretty sure the shift changes in a couple hours.
What can we do, fellas? Do we just kind of sit around? I don't think they're gonna let us just sit around.
I mean, can they
I
not?
almost want to go up there and just intimidate them.
That might not be a good idea, dude.
Probably not, but I want to.
And if anyone's intimidating, it probably would be me. Actually, no, your intimidate's probably better than mine now that I think about it.
No.
You guys probably arrived about an hour ago. And we've kind of been discussing what you guys are going to do and how you're going to achieve this goal and whatnot. And Liam is walking over to you, and he looks very sheepish and upset, I guess. And he says, "Guys, can you just come over here with me real quick?" He
Yep.
says, "I feel like if we get the full story from everybody, we might be able to do something. So just come here real quick in front of the desk, please."
Okay.
Everybody follows him.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
trying to. I'm trying to, but the thing won't let me.
Yeah, I'm trying
You have to click on your character.
Yeah, there it goes.
What is he saying?
He's saying, "Can you guys please just come stand with me?" Like, he's basically being like, "I need everybody's testimony. Like, we need to actually say what's going on and get like a concise story, basically."
Okay.
Okay. So he leads you over, and he goes, "Glyndis, listen." And I won't even make a perception check for you or ask you for a perception check because it's very, very loud. In the far, far background of Shazuundab, you guys hear an explosion. And in that split second, Glyndis goes, "Oh my lord!" And she kind of turns around and puts her hands over her mouth. And you guys all kind of see the guard next to her raise up his fist as she's turned and kind of conk her on the head, and she goes slack. And he kind of catches her under his arm, and he goes, "Liam, if you're going to do anything, do it now." And,
My man.
My man.
Liam kind of walks around very confidently around the gate. And he just starts.
Okay. Wasn't there an explosion though?
Yeah, there was an explosion. It was.
Did we just come during a revolution?
So there was an
Maybe-
explosion way, way, way far into the depths of Shazuundab. And
Okay.
Liam grabs a couple, 4 passes off of the counter, and he kind of throws them at you guys, and I would assume you guys put them on, and you guys walk confidently through the gates of Shazuundab.
Hey, before we do that, can I I was gonna lean up on the counter and
Mhm.
and say to that guard, be like, "My man," I was like, hey, where'd you learn to conk somebody over the head like that? I happen to be good at that myself.
He's kind of got his arm around this elderly, passed out lady. He's like, years of experience, my man.
I kind of fist bump him, and then
He
we can
fist
go.
bumps you back.
All right, cool.
All right. So
The guards, like, a couple of them have run off into the direction of the explosion. Otherwise, they notice you guys pinning these scrolls or badges or whatever onto yourselves, or kind of holding them up as Liam instructs you to, and you guys walk through the gate, or under the gate, basically.
As we're walking through the gate, I tell everyone that we heard this explosion from inside the city, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I have suspicions. I think that explosion may have something to do with that human that was let in before us.
Is Liam still with us?
Yeah, Liam's leading you to he's about to lead you to his house.
Hey, Liam, did you do that explosion? Was that you? Was that part of the plan?
He shrugs. He's like, no, that wasn't me. That was totally totally coincidence.
Oh.
Can we roll insight to see if he's lying?
Yes, you can.
But he probably.
synergize.
Okay.
I rolled a 16, so plus
I'll
2 to whoever
synergize
rolled.
too.
So my total comes out to be 15 with his.
I don't synergize, so
Yeah, I rolled pretty bad.
Okay. He does seem honest.
Great.
Okay.
I asked.
Although I
real
don't
quick,
feel like it's
do you,
something you'd synergize on.
Do you know
Does-
what kind of scroll that was that human had? The one that was right before us? Do you know anything about that sort of thing?
He says, yeah, people that aren't dwarves that come from the outside, they kind of choose them at random, and they send these people with the scrolls up here, and then they have to be kind of in process to become inhabitants of Shazuundab.
Oh, thank God we skipped in processing.
Oh, we would have had to do a bunch of bullshit to get these chains.
They might have fingerprinted us.
You have no fingerprints, Pack.
I know, but you guys do. You have
Oh.
clout.
Thank you for your concern.
See, I don't only think about myself. For example, I was thinking about that kid after I murdered his father.
Look,
Mhm.
we could have helped him.
Okay, that's it.
And-
Listen,
Look,
That-
this
that
needs to be
God-
brought up. We need to talk about
we
this.
don't need to talk about it. Shuffle it under the carpet. Forget about it.
Liam is leading you through the town of, the metropolis, I should say, of Shazuundab. And this, the diameter of the city is not super large, but it's very high. This is built within a mountain, so is kind of far down, not as much so far down as far up. And there's very wide stone bridges crisscrossing throughout this mountain, leading from one side to the other. And there's people hustling hither and thither, and a couple of people have taken notice of this explosion, but not so much as the guards. You guys see guards spazzing out more than the general populace of this.
Now, is it more towards the city center where the explosion came from? Can we tell?
Well, we're in caves, right? It's built into a mountain.
Yeah, it would echo throughout.
Right, but you wouldn't be able to tell exactly where it may
Yeah,
have
definitely.
come
You
from.
guys,
Yeah.
all you guys know
Yeah.
is that it's in a faraway place that you are. Even as you guys kind of enter the city and start navigating, it's It's many layers. It's not near you.
Probably just a mining accident. I'm sure that happens a lot around here.
It's possible.
Um, like I said, not a lot of residents are taking notice. Some guards are taking notice, but not all the guards. A lot of other guards are just kind of patrolling the area. And you guys definitely see that these guards are wearing
Loincloths.
not clothes.
Bikini tops.
If you would have said loincloths,
Banana
I'd be like,
hammocks.
my man.
Oh man,
No. What is that new thing? The man romp thing.
romper.
What?
The romper. They're all wearing rompers.
Do I want to know what this is?
Oh, this has like been all over social media, dude.
Yeah, it has.
There's rompers for men now, and it's
I don't know what a romper for a woman is.
oh,
They're-
it's like
they're
a one
disgusting.
It's
piece.
like a short and a shirt, but connected.
Google it. Google
Yeah, I'm
man
Googling it
rompers.
right now.
Okay, romper is a onesie, but it's a short t-shirt onesie.
All right, it's a bunch of women. It's looking good. Like what I see.
There's men
Now
romper.
Google man
Romper
romper.
for men.
Yeah, no, you gotta Google man romper, and that very first HuffPo picture is it right there.
The very first HuffPo.
Huffington
Yeah.
Post
Oh,
is-
the male romper is offensive. What is? Oh, jeez. Yeah, I'm not feeling that at all. That's not as bad as I thought. Yeah, I can see these guards wearing rompers.
Well, they're not wearing rompers.
Are you sure?
Oh, come
Yes,
on.
but it seems very obvious that
Romper.
all these guards that are working for the king are wearing gray and green uniforms, whether they're tunics or pants or fucking whatever. They've got green and gray somewhere on their body.
Everybody's working for the weekend.
The week. However, so they're doing their thing, and Liam is kind of shuffling quickly, bringing you through the houses of dwarves, and he brings you to I guess a fairly sized rock house. And he kind of knocks on the door, and the door opens, and a blonde hair, blue-eyed dwarf with no facial hair opens the door, and they get kind of teary-eyed, and they leap into Liam's arms, and he goes, "Oh, Liam, I missed you so much," and they kiss and embrace each other, and it's a beautiful, tender moment. And when Liam kind of puts his boyfriend down, he's like, "These are the men that rescued me."
I try to
And,
cry, but I can't.
And the blonde dwarf kind of vigorously shakes all of your guys' hands. He's like, you shaved, not you shaved.
You shaved.
You shaved.
You shaved my boyfriend.
You shaved.
You saved my boyfriend. Thank you so much. You don't understand the depth of my gratitude. I appreciate it. And plus
Not
more.
a crab form at this point.
Okay.
I kind of nudge Snips and say, "Get your 10 gold back."
That's what I was about to bring up. There's a
Mhm,
matter of compensation for this rescue.
The blonde hair, blue-eyed dwarf seems incredibly surprised, and
Haha.
he's like, "Whoa, I don't like. Hold on, Snips, can you even or odd?"
Can I even rod?
Even or
Even or odd?
Oh, even or odd? Oh, wow. Bleh.
Can you
even?
even or odd, bro?
Even.
This person does not recognize you.
Oh, this motherfucker.
They don't know you're famous.
Uncharacteristically, I'm not gonna let him know who I am.
So they're still kind of in awe that this crab just shapeshifted into a seemingly
both of them?
human-looking being being carried by a warforged.
I thought Liam knew I was half crab.
Liam did, his partner did not.
Oh, okay, so just his partner. Okay, so I'm gonna be like, so, there's a little bit of, money involved with saving your, BFF.
Liam
Boyfriend, bro.
Liam kind of pats his boyfriend on the cheek. He's like, come on, and
Oh, on his cheek or his cheek?
is face cheek.
That didn't even cross my mind.
Jesus. And it's kind of like, come on. Just hang with me for just a second. I'll explain everything in a second.
Who pats their significant other on their face cheek? Have I ever pet you on your cheek?
Good
No,
roll.
you wanted to.
Cool. There you go.
And he kind of moves past.
That's Spider-Man fucking bullshit.
He kind of moves past his boyfriend into his abode, and he comes back out, and he goes, and he passes you some money snips, the money it was to buy him, and he says, come in,
Jeez.
quick, please, come on.
Okay, I'm gonna tell him his boyfriend cost him exactly 30 gold.
What? What do you mean?
Liam was the one that gave you the money, dude.
Yeah, Liam wasn't there for the purchase.
Yes, he was.
He wasn't.
Yeah, no, he was standing right in front of there.
Yeah.
I just heard it.
No, I had to make all the transactions away from them.
No.
Yeah, because remember I bought
Nope.
Bill. He had no.
Nope.
Okay, so it's only Bill that doesn't know how much he cost.
Yes.
Okay, then I'll take the 10. Bill, I paid 1,000 gold for you.
Damn right. I'd expect no less.
He's motioning all of you into his hut. I think you all would kind of have to duck. Packy might have to duck severely in order to get under his doorway.
All right, I do.
Okay. Is everybody coming in?
Yep. Sure.
Chase, really?
But I keep forgetting I'm in a dwarf house, so like I keep trying to stand up and hitting my head. I'm just not learning from my lessons.
All right. Yeah. Sorry, distractions. They happen.
Are you coming into the house, Snips? That's all I need to know.
Yes, I am coming into the house.
Okay. So the house is kind of cozy and lit with candles, but otherwise there's nothing particularly extreme. You know, there's only one bedroom and a small kitchen. And he says, what happened? What was that explosion? Did you guys plan that?
Did we plan that?
Yeah.
Who's asking that? Is that Liam asking?
Yeah,
us?
it's Liam.
Liam, I asked you about it earlier.
Excuse you, yeah, buddy. We're new here. We thought that was you. Is there some kind of rebellion going on?
Says there's no rebellion going on. I mean,
Insight. I want to do an insight if he's saying if there's no rebellion going on.
I'll synergize.
I got 16 total.
Are we allowed to synergize on insight?
I mean, do you think Soren would want to know? I
You'd
think
wanna know.
think insight
All right.
might be.
Who here would want to know if there's a
We
rebellion?
could try
going on?
individually,
I was
but I
gonna
just
say,
don't know how you help someone.
I think individually, unless you were whispering in like Snip's ear, yeah, I don't think so. Like, I don't know if you'd
So
be able
I'll
to
just
synergize
roll my
with
own
that.
then, because it seems like it'd just be your own.
Okay.
Just in case you don't get it for some
I got a 16.
impossible reason. I got a 20.
There you go.
You guys both believe him. He seems
fuck.
incredibly bemused and like he doesn't seem to know what's going on, and he does seem.
I
Yeah.
have a theory.
Mm-hmm.
As I stand up and put my finger in the air and I bang my head on the ceiling and I say,
The giant
ouch!
robot.
And then I mentioned that the human that was in front of us online said he was from Wydale, and I mean that could be bad news, and he could have been like suicide bomber or like planted a bomb or some sort of thing like that. It's possible.
You guys hear a knock at the door.
It's the police.
Come in.
Did you say come in?
Yeah, I own the place now.
You don't even live here.
He's just offering up consent to anyone.
Can they not hear me when I said come in?
You don't know what they can hear.
Oh, okay. They obviously can't hear me.
Liam, were you expecting company?
He says no.
Yeah, can I do insight?
Yeah.
No one believes him.
No, nobody believes this fuck.
I don't know, he was a slave for a reason, probably. Oh, that's terrible. I'm not even gonna add anything. That's 3.
You believe him when he says no. You believe he means no. I didn't have any company plans. And his boyfriend is looking at him and around at you guys nervously and being like, should I answer it?
I don't know. Is there a reason you shouldn't?
Oh,
Do
we
you have
have
a peephole?
IDs.
I ain't done nothing wrong. Answer the door. I don't know unless you're hiding something.
They're rebels.
The door bursts open.
Burst
Oh,
open.
God, it's actually the police.
Standing at the threshold is a white-haired dwarf,
Motherfucker.
and it is a female, and she goes, "Why didn't you guys answer my fucking knock?"
He did.
We were getting up to
I
answer the door. I don't know.
Clearly said, "Come in."
Was there a knock at the door?
Yes. The acoustics are
I'd say
bad in
that's-
here. Can you really blame us?
Listen, I just want to
Snips
say,
was over here playing music.
she kind of shuts the door, obviously, behind her, and she goes, "Listen, I got you guys into this place. The least you can give me is some gratitude."
How did you get us
You
into
got
this?
us in? Question mark.
Did you make that explosion?
Duh.